Hey, what's up? This is Unrivaled Skyrim, and I'm bringing you a Rome Total War online match. This was fought on I think the Thracian Foothills map, and this was a 1v1 CWB match, and I'm playing at the Greek city-states, and my opponent is Canarius, excuse me. He's playing as the Julii. So let's take a look at his army, because mine's pretty basic. He's got a front line of Praetorians, he spread them out. He's got 4 units of Archer Auxilia, looks like they only have a bronze. Well, that one had a bronze upgrade. He's got Triarii, and looks like 4 urban cohorts with 1 upgrade. And he's got a mass amount of Praetorians on his extreme left. They are wheeling around, and they are in wedge formation, so that will improve their charge. So we're skirmishing right now, and I knew what was happening, and he was just fixing me in place, and then he was gonna totally get a rear charge with his Praetorian cast. So I moved to this hill, and I like this ground better than over there. And he is tearing up my Cretans. Let's go over my army. I have a front line of armored hoplites. They are gold. Let's see, looks like there's 5 in the front line. I've got 1 back here. Actually, it's going to be a front line of 6. And I got 2 Spartans in my that will make up my back line, and they'll try to protect my my rear. So he is content on bringing his cavalry and endangering my right flank, so I had to be wary against that. He's bringing up his Praetorians, and well, he was bringing them in Testudo, so that's pretty interesting. I think I was shooting up this Praetorian cohort like crazy just to get rid of it, and he's marching up. He's marching up there, and his Archer Auxilia were doing some pretty good damage against my Cretans. But I have more of them, and he's using flaming. He should be using regular ammunition. They'll do more damage, and I think they'll do he'll save ammo that way. Flaming shot wastes more ammo than regular shot. Flaming, I'd only use that to weaken morale, especially when it's like late in the match, and that's good to get units to mass rout. But he's going to charge directly into my my armored hoplites, and this is right where I want him, and that unit immediately breaks, that Praetorian cohort, but it was damaged to begin with. So I'm marching downwards, and now this is when it gets tricky. He's doing a good thing. He is bringing units on both wings, but these are only Triarii. Why he brought these, I don't know, because these units online are only meant to be anti-cav units, and the Greek city-states, they have no. The only cavalry they can bring are militia cav, Greek cavalry, and the armored general and the general's bodyguard. And that's it. So no need to bring those Triarii. But here he's gonna get a massive rear charge into my right flank, and he just obliterated one of my armored hoplites, but my other one's holding, and that's giving me just enough time to bring up my Spartans, and they are gonna skewer some of those horses. But he did eliminate one of my armored hoplites, so he did accomplish something in doing so. Yeah, now that armored hoplite was taken out by his urban, but he did sustain a lot of casualties. Yeah, a lot of dead Romans on the ground over there. His Triarii are gonna do absolutely nothing against my armored hoplites. It's not even gonna be a contest. So I probably could have just set 1 unit to guard against all 4 of those units, but he is bringing back these urban cohorts. I don't know what they are doing, but so far I am holding. I'm just still gotta worry against these Praetorians, and a unit of urban came back from routing, I think, and he does still have quite a number of Archer Auxilia shooting into me. Let's So yeah, now he's shooting into the flanks of my armored hoplites. Good idea. He should be training all of his archers on this one unit right here, or especially, no, he should be training them on this Spartan right here. He's catching some of my Cretans, but he's blobbing up his men, and my Cretans, God bless their hearts, they are holding and they're not fleeing. So he barely killed any of them. But this is when it got a little scary. He charges directly into the back of my hoplites. And he's got urbans in the front. So that got a little hectic right there. And he is shooting the armored hoplite from behind. But thank God that his guys routed. I corralled them and I spooked them off with my my numbers. But now he's just pouring troop after troop into my left flank, and he still has units over here. Let's see here, another urban, and for some reason, I guess he left his units, like he left attack orders on some of my fleeing units, and he forgot about these 3 units of Praetorians. So those could have been very useful, but they were just over there just running around chasing units that didn't really matter. But here's the decisive part of the battle over here. If I destroy these units over here, he won't have enough infantry and cavalry to destroy my armored hoplites and my Spartans, especially my Spartans. My general has only lost like 1 man. He is healthy as can be. And his triarii are just getting sandwiched. And I do break off one of my Spartans to deter his cav. And now you see he is too late. His left flank, or my left flank is secure. His attack over there was unsuccessful. And now he doesn't quite know what to do, because he's losing. He's only down to this urban cohort. It's down to 70 men. That's still pretty good. And he's down to these 2 cohorts right here. What's that? Triarii. But that Praetorian gets rocked from behind. And from this downward slope, these urbans, even the mighty urbans, do not stand a chance against the armored hoplites. Yeah, that's kind of cool. They're making like a triangle attack. That's unorthodox. So he's charging into. He's trying to get in my back lines. He's just trying his hardest. But I keep on reforming my men and catching his guys. But there he did get a very successful hammer and anvil strike, and he did flee one of my units. So good for him. But I think it's too little too late at this point of the battle. He definitely had his chances. I think if he didn't, well, he kind of mismicroed his cavalry, especially when they're fleeing, fleeing units that didn't really matter. But here, I'm going to be so bold as to even attack. But I didn't get my guys in phalanx quick enough. But I was like, you know what, I'm sick of staying up on that hill. I can take him out now. And I think I lose these 2 units. Actually, no, I don't. But yeah, if he had, I think if he had used his cavalry more wisely, he could have easily gotten more hammer and anvil strikes when he needed it. Because I couldn't possibly hold off all of his cavalry units, every single one, with just 2 units of Spartans to act as my back line. He could have at least taken out all my archers, but I still have them. And these urbans are duking it out with my my armored hoplites. And yeah, I still have 3 healthy hoplite units up here. And they ain't going nowhere. He can have my archers now, quite frankly. I think I was either trying to bait him because I want to get that cavalry out of the game. I was sick of dealing with those dudes. Yeah, this is an old replay, but I figured I'd show it anyways. And look how they're just running through my skirmishers and not getting any kills. Those Cretans are freaking beasting over there. Yeah, his urban is about to take it. 12 dudes, yeah, they're done. He's gonna try to countercharge, but you know what? I figure, I'll turn around, drop my spears. Oh, he's got another urban. Good for him. Yeah, Canarius. I think he just did too little, too late. And I still hold this hill. What the heck? I wasn't even paying attention about that Triarii. And now this is when I'm gonna attack. One of my units of hoplites routed. How dare they? Giving Greece a bad name. Throwing in my Spartans. And I think this was a heroic victory, even though I lost so many men. But I think I should have lost this battle, quite frankly. If he had managed his cavalry to their fullest potential, I think he really didn't micro them well. If he had held my infantry in place with his urbans and used their pila, yeah, that's another thing. He didn't use his pila. They could have totally tore up my armored and my Spartan hoplites if they had discharged their pila. But once again, he just did too little. And I had too many hoplites for him to take out at the end. I got 1, 2, 4 units of hoplites. And still Cretan archers. Let's see, let's speed this up. I just attack what's the rest of his army. And he put his general in an archer auxilia. Don't do that. Don't put your general with a skirmisher unit. I don't think he meant to though. Sometimes it happens. Yeah. Yeah, he admits defeat. So good game to my opponent, Canarius. This was very fun and engaging, action-packed. Yeah, that was a heroic victory somehow, even though I lost so many men. Over half of my dudes. But yeah, I got 1,200 kills. He got 638. With 500 men remaining against his 237. Let's take a look at the statistics. Yeah, my armored hoplites, they got some work done. This unit right here only took 10 casualties, but look how many casualties it inflicted. 204. That's just wonderful right there. My Spartans, not too much, but look how many dudes they lost. Nothing. 5 units, 5 dudes between these 2 units. That's just great. Cretan archers did well. I'm sure his cavalry got the most kills in this battle. His infantry hardly did anything. His archers were doing well at the beginning, but he was using flaming shot the whole entire time, so that hardly did anything. Yeah, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.